Hiya. Manchester United won a league game at Old Trafford. Manchester United scored a goal. Manchester United moved up the Premier League table and earned about another £4 million in prize money. This is major news, isn't it? Actually, Manchester United played well, which is a big surprise. Saved one of the best until last in what has been a horrific season. It's the worst season for 51 years. And Ruben Amorim apologised for that at the end of the game on the pitch. Crowd was, Old Trafford was like 95% full. Once again, Manchester United are the best supported team in England. Highest average crowds, 73,000 now, every single game. Let's talk about the game. United played well in the first half, really well. Dominated in the second half, especially when Villa went down to 10. United got into good positions, dominated possession, pressed well, hit Villa down the right-hand side, yeah. At one point, at the start of the second half, United had 83% of possession, 67% overall. But Villa knew they had a good chance of getting into the Champions League, especially when Newcastle United went behind. And Villa felt they should have scored, with reason, to be fair to them. And I'm pretty sure that'll be headlines tomorrow. VAR wasn't used just because of the way the rules are with the whistle being blown. Morgan Rogers thought he scored. We'll come on to that anyway. And United fans were very charitably singing Champions League, you're having a laugh, to the Aston Villa supporters. It's cruel, isn't it? Right, so what we're going to do. Bayern Day 5. It didn't really have to do much at all, apart from that one issue with Morgan Rogers. He made a save from Matty Cash after 91 minutes. I'm not convinced when I watch him. I wish I was, but I'm not. I'm interested that he started over Onana, another one who Manchester United fans are not convinced by as well. Victor Lindelof, so Bayern Day 5, Lindelof 6. That's his final appearance for Manchester United for the Swede. He's had some good moments. I remember bizarre ones like a tackle once against Brighton, which just turned the crowd in favour of him and Manchester United. He's been at the club a long time. We'll critique him properly in the summer. United we stand. But I'd like to wish him the best wishes for the future. Harry Maguire. So he's got a year left on his contract. So if he doesn't get a new one, he can talk to clubs in January. He was back to doing his Cruyff turns. Solid again. He's had a good season. And yeah, didn't have any issues watching him play today. You can see him growing in confidence, which is, a big step up from where he's been in recent years. He's become an important player and stepped up when needed to, because Jonny Evans has been injured. Lisandro Martinez, Matthias de Ligt. So the fact that Harry has seldom been injured has been important. Heaven, 7. Good minutes for a young player. Watched him leave the ground at Leicester in March 16th. I was a bit worried. Well, more worried when he went down on the pitch than leaving the ground, because he was walking out. He's still very raw. He's getting a lot of encouragement from his coach. It's good to see. Is he ready to step up next year and play week after week? I don't know. I love the idea of that. Love the idea of Manchester United signing the best young players and them progressing and doing really well. But that's quite idealised, and you don't have issues when they do progress. What type of people they're going to turn out to be, how much they're going to demand, whether their agent's going to talk to other clubs and get a little bit above themselves. That's been an issue at Manchester United with some players recently, and it's a reason why Alejandro Garnacho's future at the club is extremely uncertain. There's more reasons to that. We'll put them in United we stand. Dorgu 6. They had a shocking effort on goal. He needs to step up, and I'm not going to be harsh, because he's just arrived and he's walked into a very difficult set of circumstances. And he's showed some moments. He's brought for the system. You would hope that with a good pre-season, he's a player who can improve, and he's still very young as well. So next season is a huge one for him. Almost, and you could almost say this about the manager: get your mistakes out of the way now. I know that's not going to happen, but you know what I'm saying. And then the serious stuff just starts next season. Casemiro 6. He headed towards goal just after half time, and then Højlund thought he'd headed it in. Lovely effort towards goal after 53, just so calm and nonchalant. It looks like he's staying. He was better in the second half than the first, but second half of the season, sorry, than the first. So his stock is pretty high again. I'm not saying it's as high as his wages. And there's doubts when he starts in big Premier League matches. But I think he's done a lot which has been positively received this season. He's been one of the better players this season. Maybe that's a better way of putting it. The bar's been set low, though. Fernandes, 8. I thought he was Manchester United's best player. Right from the start. Shot after 6 minutes. Curled the shot wide after 50 minutes. 8 Premier League goals, 19 in all. Top ball to Ahmad for the opener. Man of the match. Man of the season. Is he going to stay? I mean, there's an offer of serious money in Saudi Arabia. I don't know him to know what motivates him. Manchester United would be far weak without him. Money, money, money. Let's see. And by that I mean, you know, if there's a huge offer for him, that's something Manchester United consider. But the fact is, he is by a distance Manchester United's best player. It's getting warmer, isn't it? And I realise that, you know, summer's good. You might not have such a strong need for a heat pump for your heating, but, you know, air conditioning, hot water, you still need them sort of things, don't you? Thousands of households have already reduced their energy bills with free ECO4 upgrades. With Improve Easy, you can access a range of energy saving solutions, including a brand new boiler, solar panels, air source heat pump, insulation for your walls, your loft, your roof. Wondering if you qualify? Well, if you live within 80 miles of Manchester, have a household income of less than 31k, or have health issues, you could and should be eligible. Just click on the link in the description. It takes just 30 seconds. Next season, I think I'm going to be able to give you info to actually, you might not qualify for any of that, just to have solar panels put in. Maybe we can sort something out for United fans there. Mazraoui, 6, pulled a hamstring after 17. Looked genuine. I did suspect that some players were going to try and get out of a flight to Asia today. He went off to applause. He's had a good season. Played more games than anybody else. Been a good signing. See the article I did about him the other day. There's lots of good inside information about how he's perceived. Mount, 7. I thought he looked sharp. Big chance after 3 minutes. Should have made the goalkeeper do better than that. So wasn't as influential as I would have hoped in Bilbao. I'm not going to talk about that. I'm still sick from the other game. I really am. Really, really am. Can't just flick a switch and just be fine after that. I'm absolutely gutted the way that this season has finished. Ahmad did well. 8, top block after 7 minutes at the other end. His header on 76 was his 11th goal of the season. I think he's becoming a very important player for Manchester United. Clever block to win a penalty. Better when he sort of changed positions as well, I thought. Højlund, 6.5. Body checked. Oh, it's a rugby tackle by Emi Martinez, who was then red carded. Would Højlund have scored? Obviously, that allows itself to several memes, doesn't it? Well, he did think he did on 48. Was well positioned, nodded in a Casemiro header, but it was offside. His look has to change sometime. It just has to. Took a poor touch after 56 with an effort. His look has to change. Subs, Delo, 6, came on for Mazraoui after 17. Lovely strike which hit the post after 28. Awful shot from an interestingly worked free kick after Martinez was sent off. And then he went off at half time. Eriksen, 7, came on for Mount after 65. Hit the top of the goal on 81. Wrong-footed Ramsey. And then hit the post with a left foot shot for that one. And then he scored a penalty, his first Premier League goal of the season, from the Stretford end. Jonny Evans came on for Victor Lindelof after 65 minutes. He was going to take a penalty. He should have taken a penalty. He nearly scored with a header. It was saved by Olsen after 96 minutes. 10 out of 10. He's not going to play for Manchester United again. Best wishes, fine human, fine family, and top footballer with a great career behind you. Been really worthwhile you coming back to Manchester United. The influence you've had in the dressing room, things could have been even worse. But seriously, all the best. And also to Christian Eriksen, who will leave as well. He's going to carry on playing, Eriksen, or wants to. Jonny, struggled with injuries this year. I know Madrid wanted him. I know Barcelona wanted him. I know Inter wanted him. I know Napoli wanted him. The world is Jonny's oyster. Or he might just put his feet up. Chill for a bit. It's his choice. Obi came on for Højlund after 80 minutes. Good for him to get minutes. I don't know how good he is or he's going to be. So that's it. So that's my last ratings, probably till pre-season. I've gonna go to the Nations League. I carry on working. I'm not doing a book this year. Well, not gonna have time to. We'll do the pre-season. We'll go to the United States on the games over there. Next season, I'm not going to say I'm looking forward to it. I'm still too raw after the other night. And also the idea next season of just weeks and weeks without midweek matches is not a good thing. There will be departures. There will be arrivals. Be kept to 9 United we stand. There's been bits in that all season. Just bits like in November, us saying that Kobbie Mainoo has got to do a lot more to impress the manager. It's totally true. There's loads of little bits like that in it. And there's going to be more departures from Manchester United as well. Some in the next couple of days. Some members of staff. So it's still, in flux. Everything that's going on. But hopefully I'll bring some clarity to you soon. We'll do a Summer United We Stand. It's going to be a 60-page bumper issue. Please support it. I don't need to do it. I could easily do proper work, and there's lots of it about. I could go to various tournaments. But people think that the summer issue is the best one. And I will make sure that there is lots of humour in there and good stories, so you're not paying hard-earned money for it to feel like it's just a bucket full of misery. It will not be. We've got some brilliant writers, and some of them only come out for the summer issue. And I promise a big interview. I really do. All right. Thanks for watching these ratings. Sorry, this one's gone on a little bit more. I may do some, other interviews as well on YouTube. We'll do No More United We Stand podcast for a few weeks at least. We'll do Talk of the Devils ones too. I'll get some stuff from Asia this week as well, because Manchester United are going to KL. Seen United play there 3 times. Hong Kong 3 times as well. Yeah. Back to happy times. Last time we were there, 14. Yeah, I remember that. Remember my wife saying, get home. We want another child. See you soon.